Navy team pulled a sunken plane from the sea, but what they found inside made them call backup. Jack had just joined the Navy. When he was sent on his first mission, he was full of excitement. His team had one goal: find and recover a plane that had vanished over the ocean. The last radar signal showed it had suddenly dropped from the sky. No one knew where it came from or who was inside. Jack and the team used sonar to scan the ocean floor. After hours of searching, they found it, the missing plane. They carefully attached chains to it and used a crane to lift it out of the water. As it reached the surface, a loud noise startled everyone. One of the emergency doors suddenly opened. The team entered the plane and looked around. It was completely empty. No passengers, no personal items, nothing. It didn't make sense. Then Jack walked to the back, but what he saw made him freeze. At the very back of the plane, Jack saw something strange. It was a large metal box, tightly locked and wrapped in heavy chains. The box looked old and important. Unlike the rest of the empty plane, this box felt like it didn't belong there. Jack froze for a second, then called his team over. Everyone gathered around it, staring in silence. They knew this wasn't something they should open alone. Jack contacted command right away and explained what they had found. Backup was sent to the site with tools and support. When the second team arrived, they carefully began cutting through the thick chains around the box. It took some time, but finally, the chains dropped to the floor with a loud clank. Inside the box were stacks of old papers, black and white photographs, and several personal items. As the team went through the documents, they saw one name again and again: a famous millionaire who had vanished 10 years ago. The team was shocked. His disappearance had been all over the news, but no one ever found him or his plane. And now they were holding his things. The Navy ran checks, but the plane didn't show up in any flight records. There was no flight number, no passenger list, no record of takeoff or landing. It was as if the flight had never existed. The mystery deepened. Jack watched the team work. This was his very first mission, and it had turned into something huge. He was supposed to help recover a sunken plane, not uncover a hidden part of history. The more they looked through the box, the stranger things got. There were letters written by hand, old maps, and even a journal that hinted at secret meetings and unknown trips. Experts were brought in to help. Aviation specialists, historians, and intelligence officers all wanted to understand what had happened. The documents pointed to something far more serious than a simple crash. It was clear someone had tried to hide this plane. The box had been underwater for years, but its secrets were still intact. Jack felt nervous, but proud. He had helped uncover something that could change how people saw the past. This mission wasn't over. It had just begun. The truth was still buried, and now the Navy was going to find it.